skin if we're behind and never mind.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to the round 2 votes for the Big Footy Tigercast Player of the Year. We're doing it in a little bit of a different format this week. It's still the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but instead of typing it in live, I've got it all pre-filled, ready to go. We've got a leaderboard to go afterwards as well. And there's someone from this week who's now leading the overall race, which is really, really interesting. So with that said, let's bring up our vote screen and we will get stuck into it. Starting off with the 5 votes, we'll go through them one by one. So I've gone Ryan Mansell for 5 votes. I thought he was one of our best players. You're going to get 110% effort from him week in, week out. And I thought he was really, really good. Laid some strong tackles, and I'm very much hoping he's injury-free come this weekend. I'll let you two explain your own as well, even though we've all gone the same. But Tiggs and Grok pretty much had the same rationale there. CB, you've obviously gone Mansell as well. Anything to add on his game?
Same deal, bro. Same deal.
And EJ, any further comment on the Ryan Mansell vote?
He would have got more than 5 votes if he had a kick straight. He was fantastic.
Yeah. No, he was. You're right.
6 tackles in the forward line just quietly as well. So
it's impressive. And like we said on the show, it'd be great to see him get some more midfield minutes potentially as well to run a bit of havoc in there as well. But super game from Ryan Mansell, quickly becoming a leader right in front of our eyes, which is good to see. The 4 votes for the Big Footy Tigercast Player of the Year award, I've gone for Seth Campbell. I thought he had another really, really good game for a young kid. It's quite easy for kids to drop their heads. I know he's not on the younger side. He's obviously been there for a couple of years, but he got a couple of goals, turned a Lear inside out, and you can just see he's got that spark and that drive. So I went for him for the 4 votes, as did Grok for his 4 votes as well. But CB?
Yep. Reasons already mentioned. Kid played
Locking
a
in
great
Seth
game.
Campbell for 4. Now, EJ, you went a little bit different for the 4 votes.
Yeah, he gets the 4 votes because we talked about how poor our leaders were on the day. You know, how poor Taranto was and Ross and et cetera, I thought, especially under the pump early, in the face of a wave, I thought he stood up as good as he possibly could. So it's a leadership. It's much like my extra votes for Nanks last week. There's a bit of leadership in there, not just stats. He led the way. Yeah.
Was there any bonus points for the yellow headband at all for Camden?
Again, he would have had 8.
Would have had 8. And Tiggs has gone for Ben Miller for 4 votes. I don't mind that one because, like we spoke about, the back line was probably made to look a little bit silly at times, but not due to their own fault, largely because there was not a lot of pressure happening up the ground. Tiggs has gone Miller for 4. On to the 3 votes. I've gone Camden McIntosh for the 3 votes for similar reasons you outlined of the experienced crew. He was probably the one who flew the flag the most. Grok also went Camden McIntosh. Now, I want to flag this. CB went with the laziest votes ever. He just said, I'm copying what Grok's doing. So that's why he's not adding much in at the end. But CB, what did you like about Camden McIntosh's game?
Yellow headband.
Just headband.
I'm glad you brought it up, and I wish I had been able to get in before he spoke, because he's just by copying bloody Grok. Come on, man.
Come on, man. No, again, for reasons already mentioned. Leadership. Yeah. K-Max had a good first 2 rounds.
And EJ, you went Seth Campbell for the 3?
Yeah. Obviously for the same reasons you guys went in for the 4. I really like that he turned his opponent around on the forward flank there, and then he went himself. He did think about passing it off. I think that the one thing is he is a little bit me hungry. But that's the first time I've seen him think about passing it off to someone else. Adds that extra string to his bow, and he's developing really fast in front of our eyes. He was very impressive. Yeah, no, it is definitely maturing at a rate of knots. For 2 votes, I've gone Jacob Blight. I thought his 3rd quarter was excellent. I voted for him based on his ability to adapt into a role he's not trained for or had any form of background or practice in. I thought he did an excellent job, not only in the ruck, but then to go forward as well and present, take some contested marks,
provide a point of difference. He kicked a goal as well, so his first goal for the club, which was awesome. I know he had a couple of shanks in there too, but I thought that just showed amazing attitude and application to doing what was asked of you to do in a game where we were, things weren't going our way, and he put his hand up and did something a little bit different. Tiggs went for Thompson Dow for 2, and then the rest of you gentlemen went for Jaden Short for 2 votes. So CB on the shorty train.
EJ, what was your decision for Jaden Short, mate?
I'm just going to throw him under the bus with every first.
See, I actually watched the game, so I can comment. I do get why Tiggs has gone the 2 votes there. I thought he faded a bit in the second half, but Dow behind K-Mac, Dow was at least inside and having a crack early, so I do understand that 2 votes. Short, although it wasn't his greatest game, he did provide a lot of drive off half back, and I think he might have even been metres gain leader for the match. I don't have the stats in front of me, but I know he had a lot of metres gain. So, again, of the leaders, one of the few to do something. My wish for him would be just to be a little bit more physical.
Fair call. No, I thought it was good.
Can you ask me now, Michaels? For my
Go on,
2 votes?
CB. What was your rationale behind Jaden Short for 2 votes?
Same as EJ.
Same as EJ, same as Grok. Oh, shit.
Easiest votes ever.
And look, it's still better than your Jake Arts effort from a couple of years ago. For the one vote, I actually went Steely Green, and it might not be a popular one, and maybe wouldn't feature in too many others, but I just thought there were some good moments from him where he actually showed a good bit of composure on the wing and half forward line. He could have blazed away and bombed it deep, but he sort of pirouetted, cut inside, and got a couple of passes on the inside 45 degrees. I just thought it was a bit of a baby step forward for Steely, and he's doing some nice things. We'd, of course, love to see him hit the scoreboard, but I really liked what I saw from him. Tiggs went for Nank, Big Nank, for the 1 vote. Grok went for Harry Armstrong, as did CB, believe it or not.
Can I change my vote?
Oh,
no, you can't. And there will be talk after we finish the 1 votes. So just pipe down there for a minute, mate.
I want to change my vote to Jacob Blight, please.
So that he can say for all the reasons mentioned.
No.
Why did you vote for Armstrong?
Bullshit. Can I change mine to Jacob Blight, please? And then can you talk to EJ?
I'll do that post this. That's all right. We'll tweak that. Yes. EJ, Jacob Blight for 1 vote.
For the same reasons you mentioned, the 2 vote. He's really shown his versatility, and he's proven that he's going to be a valuable piece on the board going forward for a long time to come. CB, your thoughts?
Look, actually, I like the fact that he showed some versatility and played the game out like a warrior. Like he got asked, there was a lot asked of him on a pretty tough day at the office, and I thought that was really impressive from Jacob Blight. And again, he's just proving why he's the best 22 player currently in the club. So, and what EJ said.
Votes very well, much deserved. So that is the votes for the week.
So we'll bring up there's going to be an executive order next week.
Oh, okay.
Right, that if CB does not respect the votes enough to do his own votes, all his votes will be struck for the year. Now, CB, you are on warning here, mate. This is the one and only time that this will be tolerated.
Yellow card?
It's a yellow card. It is a
yellow headband. It's a yellow headband leading to a red headband.
Yellow headband.
Sorry, Michael. Let's go.
No, it's fair enough. It's well needed as well. I can't disagree with that. We'll bring up the leaderboard now. So after 2 rounds, Ryan Mansell has actually shot to the top of the leaderboard on the back of that game against Port Adelaide, clearing 5s from all of us. So he's on 25 votes. Nank second place on 23. Camden McIntosh on 23. Jack Ross on 20. Seth Campbell on 18 after a nice game. Ben Miller on 7. Vlosten 6. Sam Lawler 6. Short 6. Taranto 5. Blight 5. Dow 4. Armstrong 2. Trainer 1. And Steely Green 1. So that is our leaderboard as it stands after round 2 for the Big Footy Tigercast Player of the Year. We look forward to seeing you all next week, and CB will be putting in some real votes next week, we can assure you. So we look forward to your contribution.
That's rubbish. I got stitched up.
Mate, you stitched yourself up.
Best votes ever.
Best votes ever. We'll leave it with that. There you go. There's the votes for round 2. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you for the next one. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.